So I've been living and studying in Maastricht for 2 years now, and I'm by no means an expert. But most people don't even know this place exists, so here you go. Maastricht is home to the European Union, Untitled and the Fessa. It's a beautiful city with a lot to love, and some stuff that can get in your nerves sometimes. But you're willing to put up with it because she makes a goddamn beautiful frikandel special. It is a super international city, so you won't struggle to meet people from all over the world, only to form friendship groups with people who speak your native language. As a city in Amsterdam, As a city in the Netherlands, the official language in Maastricht is Dutch, although locals speak Maastrichtian Limburgish, which I think is some kind of prank. Either way, the only thing you have to do to pass as a local is say oi oi a lot. Oi oi. Trying to learn Dutch in Maastricht can be difficult. With class in English, 90% English fluency amongst the Dutch, and most people you interact with not knowing any Dutch at all, you may find the best language to learn in Maastricht is German or Mandarin. Ask an elderly British person about Maastricht, and they will tell you to get away from them. They should be in quarantine. Leave them alone, goddammit. Or they'll tell you about André Rieu. Once a year, he has a concert in the Vrijthof, and during this time, British, German and Australian tourists are dropped into Maastricht by the truckload, tripling the average age of the city. Other great excuses to get drunk, traditional events, include Carnaval. Think Brazilian Carnaval, but more beer and more clothing, like too much. And Koningsdag. Think the Queen's birthday, but more beer and more orange, like too much. Finding a room is simple. The easiest way is to become a housekeeper for a wealthy family, and when the owner dies, don't tell the new family about the secret room in the basement where you can hide for the rest of your life. Other methods include finding a room on Facebook if you're a girl, or being a billionaire. If you want to buy groceries in Maastricht, you must remember that the Dutch have decided that using the university accepted credit card providers makes too much sense, and will instead decline your card at the checkout, so you have to go to find an ATM quickly, but the closest ATM is like a kilometer away and people are waiting on you. When you get there you realise you've got your card at the shop, or when you have to run back and you're sweating and you wake up every night thinking about it. So be sure to keep cash handy. Choosing which shop you go to is a big deal here. By choosing between the Albert Heijn and Jumbo, you are declaring yourself to either gang, and now required by law to shit on the other place as much as possible. Albert Heijn is home to bonus cards and the hamsters. The bonus card is an ingenious way to make people think they are getting a deal by paying half price on a single chicken breast for €10. People go to Jumbo because they think it's cheaper than Albert Heijn, but nobody really knows if it is. The dark horse of these wars is Aldi, which is the best place to go if you want to buy 18 half litres for €6, but the worst place to go if you want to buy food you planned on eating. I have personally declared for the Albert Heijn because whenever I'm shopping there, they're always playing bangers on the radio, and their jingle makes my knees weak. Maastricht is in the heart of Europe. Unfortunately, the heart is a fucking trek from anywhere else. For Dutch students, trains are free for the weekday or weekends. For non-Dutch students, it will only cost you your left testicle or €500 for a 10-minute train. Cycling is a must for people in the city. The goal of cycling is to try and stop as many cars as possible, whatever the costs. If your bike hasn't been stolen yet, then you either don't have a bike, or should probably go check on it now. Being a student city, the nightlife in Maastricht looks like someone had a last-minute assignment to make a bunch of clubs, with most clubs just being rooms with rave lights and poorly sourced Wikipedia articles. If you want to have a quiet drink with friends, be careful which bar you go to, because as the moon starts to show, many bars go through a hideous transformation into a dance house. Once you're sufficiently shit-faced, you'll find yourself following a group of people to the market. Here you'll have to choose between 4 identical clubs based on how many people are in the queue, despite the fact they all look the same and play the same song. That being said, the Fessa is the premium option. If you're looking for a more hardcore night, the complex often hosts theme nights, where your favourite songs will be bass boosted until they are just noise. University life in Maastricht is a unique experience. It's considered one of the best young universities in the world, and is made of over 50% international students from 100 countries. The university prides itself on a problem-based learning approach, which will be used effectively for a whole course before never being used properly again. There are many activities you can take part in Maastricht. New students can join in a freshers type thing called Inkom. Here, you'll get drunk with people you don't know while being escorted around the city by 2 drunk losers from some association. There are a large variety of student sport associations to choose from, so no matter what kind of sport you're into, you'll always be able to find people to get drunk with. Maastricht is home to the Mech, a large complex event that hosts many awesome events, like the Interclassic Maastricht, exams, and the Eurovision 2020. Oh shit, that's in Rotterdam. Oh shit. To conclude, Maastricht is by far my favourite Dutch city I've lived in, and the university life is head and shoulders above any other that I've been privy to.
Good morning. It is 9 o'clock. Start of this exam. As of now, rules and regulations for conduct apply. Mobile phones or other electronic devices are not allowed. Please switch them off and put them in your bag or on the floor. It is not permitted to take electronic devices into the toilet area.